Hey Scorpios, welcome to You vs. Them Tarot. This is in the format of person A, person B. Figure out where you are in a storyline. Person A, what's going on? Reevaluate your priorities, okay? Person B, take the lead. All right, one more for each. Trust in a divine plan. And person B, make necessary sacrifices. Okay. I feel like both parties are being faced with a tough decision here. All right. It's like both parties are deliberating to themselves. They really have to go into reflection mode so that they can make the best decision. That's what I'm getting here. Interesting. All right. How does person A feel about person B? Okay. I'm not happy anymore. 9 of Cups. 7 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. They are in their truth. They are very clear about the situation. It's like, I'm not happy here. I know that to be a fact. I actually feel a little bit cheated out of my wish fulfillment. That's it. How does person B feel about person A? All right, we have the Page of Cups coming through. Now, it did kind of come out sideways here, so I think I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, so what I'm getting there is person B, they kind of feel a little bit bad, all right? Being that the Ace of Swords is on person A's end, I think they might, not to villainize anyone, not to say anyone's a good or bad person, but I feel like person A, they might actually be in the right here. When they say they felt cheated, they might actually, I don't know if anybody literally cheated or if it's just like they felt bamboozled, right? It's like they didn't sign up for a specific situation. It's like if you guys got together and let's say person B was like, yes, I'm here for the whole vision that you're here for. We're gonna do this power couple thing and blah 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 blah. And then when it actually came down to it, none of that played out. Person B did not live up to what they said that they were gonna do. Person A is feeling cheated about that, if that's an example. Person A is feeling cheated. Person B is like, I feel a little bit bad about that, but not really. You know, they're still like, oh well. You know, it's a little bit of that going on. I'm not gonna say it's no remorse at all. It's a little bit of remorse though. It's a little bit of remorse, but not enough for them to be like, okay. And for them to be like the bigger person, wow, Tower card. For them to be the bigger person to say, you know what, you're right. You did say you wanted this, and I did say I was going to do that, and I just got complacent, or whatever the case is. What's the blockage for person A? Wow, all these cards of deception coming out. My gosh. I don't know, somebody actually cheated. All right, but yeah, so we have the Hangman coming through. Yeah, I think it's just a perspective here. This person they don't feel like they got what they asked for. They didn't sign up for this. That's what I'm getting. That's where the cheated energy. They just feel like they didn't sign up for this. With this Emperor card coming out in reverse, it's just like, it just feels like it's a heavy load. Okay. It's a heavy load. Okay. And this is why person A has to reevaluate their priorities. Like, if they were carrying the relationship, they're going to have to pull back on that. That's where they're being led. That's what they're being led to do. Person A does have the divine on their side. And person B is coming off like they're not really, they're not as aligned. Person A is. Person A, it does seem like they're pretty aligned with the divine plan and what's going on. And person B is coming off as a little bit of a barrier here to that. All right. What's the blockage for person B? See, this person, see that Temperance card coming out in reverse. They're not aligned. They're not aligned. They do have to do some reflection here. But they're trying to be wrong and strong in this with the Strength card and the Temperance card. And see, that's the energy of like being stubborn. Like, I probably should apologize. I know I was in the wrong. But with that Queen of Cups energy, they can't allow themselves to be that vulnerable or open up and just be emotionally mature about the situation. They don't know how to do it, or they're just stopping themselves. They're refusing to do it. And they're carrying the strength here, but I feel like the strength card is them staying guarded, and not allowing for an opening to take place. I mean, they're just not giving emotional maturity at all here. All right. And person A is like, that's not fair. All right. I'm doing what I can here. You're not even giving. You're not giving anything here. You got to work with me halfway. And I feel like it might not have been an equal level of effort in this connection. But either way, person B, they carry the stubborn energy of being wrong and strong. They're not going to apologize, and they're not going to try and walk away. That's it. The sacrifice that they need to make, sacrificing their ego, okay? Sacrificing their pride, putting their pride aside and being like, you know what? Yeah, I fucked up. I didn't live up to what I said I was going to live up to. You're right. Take that. Own it, all right? It'll make you a better person. What's the advice for person A? Yeah, Tower. Yeah. So, and what's the advice for person B? They're really on the fence as to if they are in the wrong or not, or if they should feel bad. It's like it's interesting. Like, am I really the villain in this situation? That's how person B is moving. They're really not. I don't. Like, should I give in and apologize? Should I really do that? I don't know. Should I give in? It's like a battle with person B. Like, they can't give in. It's gonna ruin their whole sense of self and their pride. If they just put their pride aside for a quick second, it's just gonna eat them alive, right? But yeah, and person A, they do have this Tower moment. It's this realization of what's happening here. The imbalance, it's very clear. It's become very clear, and now it's jarring to when they reflect on the past, and they're just like, oh my gosh, I'm getting regret. It's just feeling like a weight just plopped down on them, that weight of the truth. This isn't what I bargained for. This isn't what I signed up for, and it's regret on their end. All right. What do the romance angels have to say here? We have very soon coming through. Oh, wow. We have very soon and new love. Oh, okay. So that could be a Tower moment for person A as well. Someone new might come in for person A. They're manifesting it. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. They're manifesting it. All right. Wow. Okay. What is person A? What does person A want to tell person B? The timing just wasn't right. What does person B want to tell person A? I hide behind material things. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. You speak to me through music. You don't know how hard it was to let go. Yeah, person B is having a hard time letting go. Their ego is strong. Okay, person B's ego is very strong, and it's stopping them from just being an adult here and being fair. They're not being fair. Okay. And I feel like maybe they just weren't fair in this relationship in general. But even now, I feel like how they're handling it now is still not fair. This energy, they might be a little bit petty. They just want to win. And they're not cooperating. They're not trying to give even just a little bit. And it's going to be a lesson for them at some point. But they do feel the spiritual connection. They do feel the love here, and that's why they feel a little bit of remorse. Okay, they feel a little bit of regret, but it's not strong enough. They keep like stifling it. It's not strong enough for them to actually put their pride aside to try and make something work here. Because person B, they're holding up their progress by being like this. I feel like a person A is about to attract someone. All right, well, that's it. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Add me on IG, Taryn Heal. Until we meet again next week, peace.